friends, I am working on a challenge that's at the Scrap Room, and it's a throwback sketch challenge. Let me bring my iPad right here. So this is a sketch we're working with in the Scrap Room challenges. I have this from the Facebook group, the Scrap Room group. So it's a throwback sketch challenge. So I'm going to work with this challenge, and I believe we also have to use an item that's at least a year old from our stash. Not a problem on that one. I am going to use product from this amazingly gorgeous Fifth and Monaco set. I am in awe of it. I find it to be absolutely stunning with these bright, fantastic colors. I also have the 6x12 sticker sheet. I have half of the puffy stickers, and I have all kinds. Let's see, I have half of these puffies, the full set of these gems that I bought a la carte, as well as the full set of the ephemera that I bought a la carte. So tons of stuff to use. And and this is the photo I'm going to use. This is my daughter and one of her friends having themselves quite a time on the islands. In the islands? On the islands. All right, so that's what I'm going to craft, and I'll take you along with me. So a lot of you guys have been with me for quite a stretch, and no, I do not use a ton of cardstock. So with the Scrap Room kits, I am challenging myself to use more than I normally do. So I have used cardstock for the backgrounds in the 3 layouts that I've done so far with my March 2020 kits. And, you know, I like it and I don't like it. I feel like there's just so much white space. But, you know, I love the look of it when I see other people scrapbook with that. So, anywho, it's just so different because, like I said, I like it, but I don't like it. So I'm using the black texture cardstock that came in the kit. And then I've also pulled that really great pink on pink geometric. I'm going to use these gorgeous striped paper here that reminds me of like a textile, almost like a denim. And then I'm going to bring in some black and white as well. So here you see I've decided that I need to use some of this absolutely beautiful, really bright rose colored floral paper, and it has black and white in the background, and it's the back side of this pink geometric. So I'm going to have a couple of these pieces squared off, and then I'm going to tilt some of the area that will have the photos. I'm going to put that on a little bit of a tilt, and I got that from the sketch. They had a couple of the papers wonky, and normally I'd have everything squared off, but this time I did not. So it's fun. It adds a lot of movement to the photo area. I felt like my photo block that I had needed a little bit more separation or differentiation, however you want to think of it. So I did go ahead and add black and white printed paper behind the entire thing. I trimmed down my photo block just a little bit because it was running too long. I thought it might not be as long in the diagonal, but it was. So I just trimmed it down a little bit. And now I pretty much have the base design for my layout. I'm going to spend a couple minutes. I'm going to be making up my title and auditioning the different die cuts, ephemera, etc., all of those pretty things that I have. And I'm going to use a two-tone title. I loved the pink puffy stickers that were in the spring collection. And so I'm going to bring them in. I mean, look at how pretty that is. And I'm also going to use some of the really gorgeous gold puffy ones that are part of the Fifth and Monaco collection. Now, I do like it when my titles have more than one font and more than one tone. And I think it keeps it a little bit more interesting than if it's just all samesies. The Fifth and Monaco sticker sheet, the 6x12 that I had this border sticker in black, and it's scalloped with little white dots, and I thought that was really cute. It gives a gorgeous border to the whole photo block area. You know, and anytime you can keep things just a little bit more interesting and draw your eye to something, I absolutely love that in scrapbooking. I like to get as many different textures and finishes on there as I can. So this is where I said I'd be auditioning lots of pieces, trying to see what kind of hits the mood and feel of this layout. So I definitely like this die cut that says sunshine and flowers because that works for girls on a beach in the middle of the ocean. And I adored these parrots that were part of the collection. I think they're parrots. I don't know a lot about birds. I know my basic backyard birds, but look at how cute they are. And I have them facing in the directions kind of where they'd be looking at each other across the page. I just think they're so cute. Oh, and people who are new to my channel, the snoring that you hear is indeed my dogs snoring. I have two English bulldogs and they are getting their naps on while I am doing my voiceover. My title will read Real Life Fun, and I know it's tone on tone with the word fun, but in real life you can see it a lot better. You know, you get that slight shine with the shiny puffies, and it looks so awesome. I used the two different leafy bits that matched really close to that word fun on two different sides of that photo block, and I also made sure to grab out the puffy pink heart in the same finish. So these are the beautiful puffies from Fifth and Monaco that I'm holding. I'm seeing what might work for the feel of this layout. I really like that green one. It has tropical leafy parts on it. So since I had the green there, I thought I'd pull the green across. I also have green and like a slight aqua green in my parrots. So I am bringing the colors across. So for the most part, it's kind of like a black, pink, and green layout. And yeah, those tones of pink and green are giving me a bit of an 80s flair. And yeah, if you're my age, you know what I mean. All the pink and green we had in the late 80s. Had and popped up this little parrot on that wood banner piece, which I think is awesome. And I also have my other two parrots. They are popped up and sitting on different pieces in this layout. So I have 3 birdies all together. Now I'm looking to find another little wood piece because I wanted it to make sense that that wood banner piece had a place to go. And I saw that I have a branding strip with some of that wood finish on it. And I'm deciding where I might like it to go. And I'm going to end up putting it on the side of my, look, see, I'm auditioning it there. But look at how great that looks. I'm going to put it down there as well as a small piece on the side of my photo block. And that's going to, in effect, make sense that I have the parrot sitting on the little wood banner piece. Now I'm making sure to get an item on this layout that's at least a year old. And I have these older jelly bean soup adhesive little sequins, and the color match is pretty spot on, so that's awesome that jelly bean soup is working ever so nicely with the Fifth and Monaco. In case you have those sequins, they're a really nice color match. And now I'm going to look at the gems and pearls that came with this collection. And these are really awesome because there's like black and, you know, that slightly white, off-white pearl color are in there. And then there are gems that are in the bright lime green and that bright tulip pink. So you have 2 different finishes going on with your little enamel dots things. None of them are enamel dots, but you know what I mean. So I'm sprinkling them along in pretty much kind of like triangular kind of formations. I do like me a visual triangle. And I've been binging lately on Jamel videos, so I'm triangling everywhere right now. Oh, I should ask that. Oh, there's some Heidi Swap Color Shine in Gold. I'm trying to use up the tail end of this bottle. And it really helps to fill in some of that white space that I have since I think I have a fear of white space. And it's giving it like a nice little splash of gold, and it brought the entire layout together for me. I think that's awesome. But I was going to ask you guys who is taking Chamel's new class that starts next week. I was wondering how many of us will be in there. All right, so there's more of a close-up of my layout. I hope you like what I came up with today, and I will be back ever so soon with another video. Take care, friends. Bye-bye now.